stories direct from local reporters.
Now on Channel 3 and streaming on WFSB Plus. This is Eyewitness News at 6:30.
Did storms wake you up last night? There they go. They're out of here, but we are expecting
Nice suit, Scott.
Some of which could be strong and severe this evening and then again tomorrow. It's also a first alert weather day today and tomorrow for the heat. Indices over 100 degrees. It's going to be a very
Let's
tough
go.
day. We've got the first alert forecast coming up next.
All right, Scott, thank you. Plus, we are tracking some major breaking news right now in New Haven, where several firefighters were injured battling a raging house fire. I have a live report from that scene.
And the Republican National Convention officially now underway, days after an attempt on Donald Trump's life. The latest from Milwaukee and the investigation into the attack at his campaign rally. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It is Tuesday, July 16th. I'm Tracy McCain.
And I'm Roger Suzanne, and we've got a lot going on, but it is yet another first alert weather day, so let's send it right over to meteorologist Scott Haney, and boy, another hot one.
Another really hot one. Take it nice and slow, nice and easy. Get that lightweight, light colored clothing ready. Plenty of water, stay hydrated, and seek out that shade. Again, today and tomorrow, heat indices over the 100-degree mark. That's when you combine the relative humidity with temperatures. And there could be some strong storms this evening and then again during the day tomorrow through the evening tomorrow. That's going to have an impact on all outdoor activities, downpours and lightning, the whole 9 yards. There is a heat advisory in effect through tomorrow evening at around 8 o'clock. That means business, folks. Everybody included except Southeast Connecticut. Air quality alert in effect for everybody shaded in gray. This is a little bit further to the east than it was yesterday. So those in the sensitive categories, the very old, those with respiratory problems, health ailments, heart conditions, seek out that air conditioning during the day today and check in on your elderly neighbors, okay? 3¼ mile in Norwich, 3 in Groton. It is getting better. The fog is starting to lift in that part of the state. That's good news. Other parts of the state, we're not dealing with too much in the way of fog. Here are the heat indices this afternoon. 101, 100, just absolutely ridiculous. And then tomorrow, more of the same, 99 to 100. It's just ridiculous with storms expected. I'll be back with an in-depth look at First Alert Futurecast coming up in just a bit. In the meantime, feast your eyes on 97 degrees today. If we do get to 97, that will be a new record, sending the old record of 96 from 1983 packing. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Scott. That's the actual temperature, not the feel like.
Correct.
Yikes. All right, good morning, everybody. If you're heading out the door here this morning, make sure that you are staying cool and safe and hydrated. We get that AC cranking in the car. No people, no pets left in those vehicles today. Please make sure that you are keeping everybody safe as you're heading out. You will need the sunglasses, though, as you are heading out because the sun is so bright out there this morning. As we take a live look outside in Windsor Locks, anyone north and southbound, right by the Bradley Connector. I'll get you check on those airports coming up in a few, but as we're heading out right now, no crashes, no major incidents. All that overnight construction has officially wrapped. That daytime work picks up just about 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. And again, another check on the airports and the roads coming up in just a few. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy First Alert Traffic Report, driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
Okay, thank you. Happening right now in New Haven, 8 people are temporarily homeless, and multiple firefighters, unfortunately, were injured when they battled a massive house fire on Dixwell Avenue.
Yeah, unbelievable here. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones live there now with more information. Good morning, Marcy.
A very dramatic overnight and an equally dramatic morning as my photographer Alex actually had to call firefighters back to the scene because we did see some smoke coming out here, even though they believed it was extinguished. You know that these can be very tricky to make sure that all hotspots are out. Here's how we got here. The good news is that everybody living at this home made it out safe. Process. 7 firefighters suffered heat exhaustion. 2 cases so severe they were sent to the hospital. Crews responded to reports of a fire here at Dixwell Avenue near Gibbs Street just after 7 o'clock Monday night. The assistant fire chief says there was a significant amount of smoke and flames coming from the 2nd floor. 8 people living in the home were able to make it out safely thanks to New Haven firefighters who had extra support from nearby fire departments to rotate crews in and out of the heat.
It's very hot when we're out here in the summertime carrying all this weight in our gear. So we call for multiple lines during the hot summer days just to rotate the companies through and for rehab.
Good news, those firefighters that did have heat exhaustion are all expected to be okay. Again, 8 people made it out of the home safely. The Red Cross is now finding a safe place for them to stay. In New Haven, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Marcy, thank you for that update. It's now 6:35, and right now we are tracking the very latest developments surrounding the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. Here are 3 new developments this morning. CBS News is now reporting that the Secret Service did not sweep the building the gunman used to fire down on the former president. Police say the shooter went to a gun range near Pittsburgh in the days leading up to that attack, but there's still no word on a possible motive, even though investigators have accessed the information inside the gunman's cell phone. Trump, of course, was grazed in the ear. The shooter was eventually killed by a sniper team, but not before one person was tragically killed in the crowd and 2 others were critically injured.
Well, the attempt on Donald Trump's life took the focus at the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. Delegates formally nominated Trump for president, and he also announced his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance from Ohio. The former president was there with his ear bandaged. Well, delegates cheered wildly as the former president walked into the convention. He did not address the convention, but he is expected to speak there later this week. Meanwhile, all of Connecticut's 28 GOP delegates are in Wisconsin. Ben Proto, the chairman of Connecticut's Republican Party, announcing that they are fully backing Trump.
And former President Donald Trump has selected his running mate now, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. However, you may not know that the Republican vice presidential nominee actually has a Connecticut connection.
Yeah, Channel 3's Olivia Schuler has more on Vance's ties to the state.
Guys, good morning. The Ohio Republican spent a number of years in Connecticut while attending Yale University. In fact, he's not the only one in his family who's called Connecticut home. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance met his wife, Usha Vance, at Yale as well. She received her undergraduate in 2007 and law degrees in 2013. In fact, she's worked with her own fair share of politicians in her career. Following college, she spent a year clerking for future Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh when he served as an appeals court judge in Washington. Now, after that, she worked as a law clerk to Justice John Roberts. Yale University has had ties to big-name politicians before. The Bushes and Bill Clinton spent time at the Ivy League College prior to their time in the White House. On the election front, a law professor from Quinnipiac University we spoke to says Trump's running mate was selected for one major reason.
There was a pick that was driven in part because a lot of the swing states come from that area.
Now, here is something that is interesting. According to a professor we spoke to from UNH, Senator Vance previously said he'd be a, quote, never Trumper. We know this election is having many people twist and turn in their political stance, so this is something we've seen before. But in the Democratic Party, when Johnson and Kennedy's relationship started off rocky, but the pair went on to win the 1960 election. Staying on the political front, the Republican National Convention wraps up on Thursday. Live from the Digital Alert Desk, Olivia Schuler, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Well, meanwhile, President Biden is weighing in on Trump's vice presidential pick.
He's a clone of Trump on the issues. A clone of Trump on the issues. So I don't see any difference.
Meanwhile, Vice President Harris reached out to Trump's VP pick, Senator J.D. Vance, on Monday, and she reportedly left him a message welcoming him to the race and congratulating him. VP Harris also said she is looking forward to seeing him at the vice presidential debate, which will be hosted by CBS News. Make sure you stay with us for all your continuing coverage on the assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life and, of course, updates from the RNC this week.
All right, it might make your neighbors a little angry, but if you can, get out there and cut that lawn now, because the temperatures are in the upper 60s and low 70s. It's not that horrible out there this morning, and the dew points are pretty much equivalent to where the temperatures are. So again, but it is going to get horrendous during the day today in terms of the temperatures and the dew points. We're down a little bit in parts of northwest and southwest Connecticut from where we were 24 hours ago. We're up a little bit northeast and southeast Connecticut, so basically flat. There are the dew points, upper 60s, low 70s, again, between muggy and oppressive. But again, if you're going to run your errands, do them before 8 o'clock this morning or after 8 o'clock this evening, because it'll be a little bit better, because today is going to be a rough day. Let's take a look at the dew point trend. Once a cold front moves through, very early Thursday morning, There it goes. Look at this. Pleasant. The line stays in the pleasant category Thursday through Sunday, which is going to be such good news. So get ready. But in the meantime, winds are calm, and the day ahead features brutal temperatures, 97 degrees today. If we do get to 97, Kate, that will be a new record, beating the old record of 96 from 1983. Pat.
Wow. All right,
Yeah,
well,
it's so
everybody stays
fucking
cool
hot.
and hydrated and safe. If you
Why
need
do
to
I gotta
out
be
and
so
about today.
fucking
But if you are heading out and you are doing some travel by air, everything at Tweed New Haven on time. So if you're flying a Valley, you should have no problems. Now, that's not necessarily the case over at Bradley International Airport this morning in Windsor Locks. 5 delays have been reported so far and 1 canceled flight. So make sure that you're checking with your air care to be on the safe side before you head out the door. Another check on those roads coming up in just a few. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy First Alert Traffic Report, driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
All right, Kate, thank you. Listen to this. The leaders of one local company are asking people to limit their electricity use for this heat wave. I'll tell you what you should keep in mind before you blast the AC this week. Those details straight ahead.
Money as soon as the same business day.
Go to CashNetUSA.com to apply for the money you need. Bowles Motors in Ellington delivers great rates on the all-new Dodge Hornet RT. During the Make This the Summer event, you can get 0% factory financing for up to 84 months. Or lease a new Hornet for just $186 per month. The Hornet's sleek design, all-wheel drive, and hybrid fuel economy look even better with no financing options and great lease rates. Stop by Bowles Motors in Ellington or visit bowlesmotors.com. WWASLD, a great television station, is committed to a broad applicant recruiting outreach program and our continuing efforts to represent our diverse community. As part of this effort, we encourage qualified community organizations to become part of our job opportunity notification mailings. If your organization is interested in becoming part of this list,